There you go.
Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of En-Syte,
I'm your host, Steven.
and I am the lovely co-host Simon. And today we will be discussing
The reasons why people are single. Yes, yes, we are here again.
again, same time, same day, every week.
Now we over here, we done did a bunch of new stuff. We got a whole bunch of new stuff popping, cracking, everything like that. As you can see both of us on the screen now.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it, bro. My brother helped me set this thing up. He's like a freaking computer genius. He helped me set this up. So it's no big issues, no big lags, anything like that. It may be a couple of glitches here and there. Of course, it's something new. Trying, yes, so far it's working. As you see, both of us are on the screen, but I'm real tiny over here in the corner. I'm very tiny over here in the corner. And Diamond right there, full fledged, right for y'all to see.
What up, Drizzy?
So you know what going on. What's up? What's up? Yeah, I know she is, right? She is. Hey, this is what this is, man. This is what this is.
Personality matches the Assassin's Creed.
So this is what we have, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, as you heard, we will be discussing the reasons why people are single. As we know, there are a couple of main reasons as to why people say that they're single. Now, reasons as to why they're single. We're here to discuss each one as best as we can in detail, and basically come up with the whole solution as to the real reason why some people are single, the real reason why people are single. So we're going to start off with, of course, the first one. The first one that everyone mainly says, they choose to be single.
Hey, Russell.
What up, Russ? What up, though? You know, people choose to be single. Now, of course, people choose to be single because of whatever life that they're doing right now, whatever it is that they're going through in terms of career-wise, life-wise, trying to put themselves in a certain position. Go ahead, Diamond. Huh?
Don't forget the hot girl summer.
Okay, and of course, hot girl summer. Of course, hot girl summer. Uh, why does she sound a little distorted? I don't know why she sounds a little distorted.
I do.
Yeah, they say you sound a little distorted. My volume is up.
I knew it was right about that.
Now she's even bigger on the screen because it's sideways. See, that's the one bad thing. We can't really do a sound test without actually going live. So it just does she? No, does it? I don't know, because you are kind of going in and out for me too. No, don't you say bye. Come on now. Okay, just find a good position for your device and leave it right there the best way you can, and try not to move it.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Wherever you at right now, leave it right there.
Dre, can you hear me? I mean, Dre.
Of course, this is us testing something new. Okay, just let you know, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Right, can you hear me better?
Oh man, I might have to get some updated speakers. I might have to get some not update speakers, but some better speakers or something of that nature. Because that's what I was afraid of. Because see, the sound is coming out of my monitor, but it's not going off of my Blue Yeti mic, which is closer to the monitor. It's going off of the camera mic, which is sitting up here. So trying to. Okay, hold on. Gotta block myself from the world. Something in that nature. I'm gonna look weird as hell because I'm gonna be at a completely different angle. Yep, I'm at a completely different angle. So we're gonna be looking up at me as opposed to looking directly at me. And I just fell. Okay. Sit. This is the most unprofessional thing you've ever seen in your life. Well, my tech guy left. You got me. Okay, I work good with my hands. I'm sorry. I can build shit.
Dre, can you hear me a little better now?
Russell, that ain't funny. That ain't funny.
Okay, Dre said he can hear me now.
Okay, good. So I have to move my camera all the way down here by the monitor. So hopefully this will be better. Now y'all gonna be looking straight up at me at this weird ass angle. So this is what we got to deal with. Okay, continuing on. Don't call Ruben. Ruben ain't he out of work just like the rest of us right now.
Ruben is the maintenance guy?
No, Ruben is a supervisor of IT where we work at.
All right.
Now,
topic on why people are single.
Yes.
Or why I think people are single. I think it's because some people are afraid of admitting it, and I also think that some people just don't want to be tied down. They just don't want no rules. They don't want nobody asking them where you going, what you doing, calling you, where you at. I mean, could be that.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true. Like some people when they're single, they choose to be. By the men choosing to be single, they don't have to worry about those things. They're just focused on themselves, which is perfectly fine. It's 100% fine.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing wrong with it. That's actually the best reason to be single because it's on your own accord. You can be in a relationship if you want to, but you're choosing not to because you have bigger focuses on mind.
Mm-hmm.
So that is what you're. Go ahead.
I personally know somebody who is healing from a relationship and they want to find themselves, focus on their career, God, before they get into another relationship, get themselves to another person.
Yeah, which is completely understandable. That is actually a good way to do it. I'm hearing this weird sound and I don't know why. Okay, it's gone. I was hearing a weird sound for a moment, but it's gone. But no, there's nothing wrong with that for anybody who wants to find themselves, anything like that.
I don't believe that they haven't found my comment disappeared.
Yeah, Jerry said, I don't believe that they haven't found what they think they are looking for. Yeah, that's another thing as well. Some people probably haven't found what they thought that they looked for, but some people are still choosing to be single because of that as well. They haven't found what they were actually looking for. Due to the fact that they haven't found what they're looking for, they are still being single. So that's something that takes a lot of time, a lot of patience, and things of that nature. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with that at all. It's that was Shay. Wait, huh?
That was Shay. The weird sound.
Oh, okay.
Shivani on?
She's not on here, but must have been talking to Dre on the phone. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with that and nothing that at all. Like Dre said, he understands healing. Healing is a major part of it as well, but that's a different reason as to why people are single. We're going to get into that later. Right now, we're focusing on this first reason, and that's people choosing to be single. And those reasons why they choose to be single, of course, like we said, focusing on their life, focusing on themselves, focusing on their career, whatever it is that they're focused on, whether it be school, people be focused on school. So they be focused on those things as opposed to be focused on a relationship. These are not people who are opposed to a relationship, but these are people who prefer currently to be single so they don't have too much on their plate at one time. which is completely understandable. That right there, I believe, is the most valid reason as to why some people are single. So, another reason why some people are single is, of course, one of the biggest ones of them all, if not the biggest. I know I said the first one was the main reason, but this is actually the biggest reason: trust issues.
Oh, definitely. Absolutely. Without a doubt. That's a big issue. And, I mean, I guess you could say a big issue in relationships besides financial,
Mhm.
you know. But
See, Shay said most people choose to be single because look at the pool of people to choose from. It's no balance. It's a bunch of imbalance.
bunch of
It's a
info.
bunch of imbalance. Most people have a shit ton of baggage. I guess it was autocorrect. Have a shit ton of baggage. And so true. Yeah, we're gonna get into that later. Trust me. We ain't done yet. We starting one thing at a time, but we're gonna get to that one. Trust me, we're gonna get to that one. But yeah, like another reason is the whole trust issue things. People who have been in relationships in the past where untrustworthy things happen, infidelity, lies, stealing, things of that nature, which has happened over the course of time that have been in
Stealing.
relationships.
Wait a minute now.
What?
Did you say stealing?
Stealing, yes, stealing.
Who? We ain't gonna get into that. Come on, man. I'm not serious. Ain't no way in the world. I said,
So yeah, things like that, those cause untrustworthy times and things of that nature, as to why some people don't be in relationships. They can't trust people. They don't want to trust anybody. They have a hard time trusting anyone. Um, let's see. See, Russell said they can't trust each other or trust themselves. Okay. Andre says, but you don't have to find someone who is willing to go. Wait, but you have to find someone who is willing to go through that baggage with you and shift through all that bullshit. Yeah, that's right. They can't trust themselves, of course, of course. Some people love toxic. Oh my God, some people do love toxic relationships, and it's fucking ridiculous.
absolutely. Absolutely. This girl to get heat on and all that kind of stuff. Arguing when it comes to the dope on it. Nah,
It's ridiculous. But yeah, people who have trust issues they're those main ones that will basically downplay any relationship at any point in time. They will say, well, can you trust them? How do you trust them? Even if it's not their relationship, they are the ones that will actually downplay someone else's relationship and can sometimes put doubt in people's minds in terms if another person's partner is trustworthy or not. So it's so many things that basically fumble around the untrustworthy part of it all. And that right there is sad because that actually is a toxic trait that leaks onto other people. And now they over here think like, I mean, like, man, I know my friend has a hard time trusting, other people, but man, you got me second guessing. Do I trust my girl? Shit, you know.
Chase said the ones that have trust issues are usually the ones that cause the trust issues, which is true. They're usually the guilty ones. Absolutely.
That is true. Watching y'all today reminds me of Teddy Riley versus Babyface.
I can't.
Damn you.
I can't. Right. I'm baby face though. Oh, God.
Yeah.
I'm baby face.
But yeah, that is very true, Shay. Yes, the ones who normally have the trust issues are the ones who cause the trust issues. Don't know why they the ones that cause the trust issues. It's it's one of those weird kind of traits. It's the type of ones that they go through so much stuff with people that they end up turning into the person that they don't want to be, the person that they don't like. That happens. And they don't know that they have done it until somebody smacks some damn sense into them, showing that they have done it.
Russell says some people refuse to allow themselves to be happy with someone.
Ooh, that
Yeah.
is
That's deep. That's deep and I
yeah.
like it. I totally agree with that.
Self-sabotage. Russell is one of the more Russell is one of the more intelligent individuals that I've ever had the pleasure of meeting. And though he is goofy as all hell, when he speaks truth, he speaks truth. If y'all don't have a friend like Russell, y'all need to get a friend like Russell in y'all corner. He speaks truth.
Russell, you was our friend now.
So- no, because that's the thing. We all know Russell because Russell worked with us, so we all know Russell. So, and he's been like this since we met him. He's a big.
Y'all gonna let me get in the casino crew.
You don't want to see you don't want this. You don't want this life, lady. You know, it takes a certain type of grit. I'm telling you. But we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that another day. Nah, we'll talk. Yeah, you want to stay out there. We'll talk about that another day. But yeah, trust is.
We gotta win this friendship.
We got 5 people, only me, Russ, and Bouja. Well, Diamond is another person that's on here. So Diamond is watching so she can see the comments at the same time. So, but no, you're right. Yeah, we got 5 people talking, 3 people. Like the other 2 people, if you're watching, please feel free, chime in, let us know what you think.
Absolutely.
She does. yeah, she does. She does look very attractive. That's my co-host, y'all. That's my co-host right there. Wait, hold on. I got to point right. See, y'all see her right there? Wait, I got to point my finger right here. With my finger pointing right there in that little section over here. Yeah, that right there. That's my co-host. Boom. But yeah, trust issues are like that. Go ahead.
Trust issues is a big issue. I mean, I just wanna who out here is single? I'm single.
I'm single.
Well, I know my sister's single.
Yeah, I believe Russell. I think Russell's married. I'm not still 100% sure, but I think Russell's married.
Okay, so my question is, and Dre, you know, he's in a relationship technically. So my question is, how was single life now, like for me, and I guess I can speak to even Steven, and you know, even Bonnie, is hard nowadays. Like the single lifestyle is not what it used to be when I was single years ago. Like before I got married and all that, I'm old. I just look like. But single life back in our day, shit. Now I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. I don't know who these people are. I don't know who raised them. Who raised them, Steven?
I can't say because this was so one of the ones that raised us, but you got to think about it. We grew up in a generation where some people had kids young, so it was babies raising babies. So that right there is a problem. Let me see this right here.
I won't say anything better now. Single, not single, but young parents. I was a young parent. I was 16 when I had my son.
Yeah.
Grown now. But I will say, I don't know, when they get a grown and old, like I said, these new generation is crazy. But I raised him to the best of my ability. I did.
Yeah.
I mean, when they get grown, I mean.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah, that is very true. I mean, you can only do so much, but not everybody who's a young parent I'm not gonna say it's a bad thing, but not everybody who's a young parent. I said BT and Medea raised them. Yeah.
Like I don't even want to be in the dating scene. I'm not right now. Absolutely not. That is so funny, Russell. Oh my God, and he is so true. He and all these videos and all that is great to these kids. I don't know what lifestyle they think they live in or can live. No.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Let me just say this is off the record. If I see one more man that's 40
Okay, so let it be known if you're going to be 40 and over and trying to be a rapper, you are out of luck basically in life.
I'm good. No.
I just say his new single drops Friday.
Absolutely.
Oh man.
Mama used the older kids to raise the younger kids. Back in the day, that was cool. But nowadays, no.
Can't do that now. Can't do that now. So yeah, so trust issues.
I'm screaming. I'm like, no. I'm like that girl out that movie. She was like, if I see one more man over 40 with a throwback jersey on, I'm screaming. And she looked out the window and there it was. I'm about to scream, right?
Yeah, when Russell dropped his mixtape yesterday. So right now that was trust issues. Of course, there's that. Now, one of the more classic lines is when they say reason why, like, so why are you singing? They were like, oh, I'm not ready. Okay, we get that. You're not ready. Understand? That the thing is that always come the thing that always comes to my mind when people says that I'm not ready. What makes you ready? Like, what makes you ready? Is that more so of you choosing, or is that more so of you not wanting to deal with it for a different reason? She wears throwbacks. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with wearing some throwbacks.
It's okay just for me. They said this is the time where blended family is the norm, which is true. Having multiple baby mamas and baby daddies is the norm. Yes, it definitely is.
That's why I'm glad I do not fall in that category. I'm so glad I don't fall in that category.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm gonna tell you one of the issues I have with meeting guys. Like majority of the time I meet guys, I'm not gonna lie. 70% of them be like they married or they got a girlfriend. So my thing be, I be like, okay, so how's this gonna work? I'm like, if you say if I was your girl and I was out and saying a guy, would you think that was cool? Would you think I would be doing that? Do you think that would be cool? And the first answer they look crazy and then they say no. Well, why are you doing it to me? You think that's cool? I'm like, they think that's cool to have a side chick or for you to be number two. Please. No. They must get they ain't do my background check before they thought to even come to me thinking I'm gonna be number two. Ain't happening. But a lot of guys, like I said, nowadays, they majority of them be in relationships and be married, and they just want that side chick. They want that one where they can go hit, and there ain't nothing else. It's just that.
My thing is this that I never got about having a side chick. What is the difference? Like, what is it that she can do that your main can't do? Okay, like I know Shay just sent the message and it's hidden right now, so nobody can see it. But I'm gonna open it just a second. I just don't lose my train of thought on this one. Having a side chick does absolutely nothing for anybody due to the fact that what is it that she can do that your man can't do? What is it? What is it? Like seriously, I'm pretty sure. You're pretty sure that you can have sex with your girl. You can have sex with your girl just like you have sex with her. Like, what is it? What is the huge difference in terms of why you need two different women? One is a main, one is a side. What is the reasoning behind that? I never understood that. I know that, yeah, some people cheat for whatever reasons that they cheat. But for you to want to say that you have yourself a side piece, no. Let me open up this one real quick.
Okay, first and foremost, let's address Drake. Because he says she belongs to me. Remember that she is mine. No correction. Neen is mine. So everybody knows Neen is mine and she will always be mine. Drake, forget it.
Yeah, it's a fight over the internet about somebody else's sister.
When a person says they're not ready completely, because most people are just getting out fucked up situation. Wait, I'm missing something though, because Shay said something else.
Yeah, the one you just read, was the one that was hidden that I just opened.
Okay. Getting out of a fucked up situation, which is true. And Shay, no, I totally, man, you already know. I'm definitely, I agree with that. I'm so many levels.
Yeah.
Right there, if you find a guy that is genuinely interested in you, he is not attached with what will keep you from being with that person.
Wait, what if you find a guy that is genuinely interested in you? He is not attached. But he is not attached. What will keep you from being? Oh, what will? Okay, I get what he's saying.
Period. What will keep you from being with that person?
Okay, I get what you're saying. Basically saying, like, if someone is genuinely interested in you and he is not attached to anybody, like he's not with anybody, what will keep you? What will keep you from being with that person? Like, what basically he's asking, what's stopping you from being with a person who is not attached and who is genuinely interested in you? That's what he's asking. Before that, Shay had a comment. The major issue is not that most people don't know how to be alone. They always got to have someone in their damn face.
Absolutely.
Yes.
People are afraid of being like alone. They just need somebody with them at all times, or to live with them, or to just be with them.
Yeah. I actually know somebody like that, and it's actually pretty sad. It's real sad. Let me see.
To be under somebody.
Yes. Yes.
So it's not really a real emotional, like they don't really,
it's
not really in love with that person.
No, I'm like, from the way that I've seen it and the way that it sounds, it's like they are emotionally involved with the person, but they can't see past some of the bullshit that maybe the other person is giving off. So they're just going in basically love blind. Okay, let me see.
Some girls like or even prefer being the side chick, all benefit with no responsibility.
Yeah, there is that.
True. Now,
yeah.
This is true.
See, the
name. They want that tea where they be like, they don't have nobody calling them, asking them questions. Hey, when it's time to bring feet or bring them bands,
yeah,
that's what they ain't got to worry about nothing else.
That is true. See, Deneen says people will do what they allow them to do. People that engage in that type of behavior are scared of commitment.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they are. They are very scared of commitment. Let's see. Deneen also says, also, most of the time, the one who is in a committed relationship is basically the dip. Reason being, they typically have to get in. They have to get in where they fit in with a single person. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That is basically it. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think Dre's comment was more so of a question. It wasn't just something to be said. That was more so of a question. But I think this is more so a question made for you, Diamond, not me. When he says, what if a guy that is genuinely interested in you, who is not attached to anyone, what keeps you from being with that person?
Me personally, it just comes from me. It's if a guy is just like totally, he's attached, or you say he's not attached.
No, not attached.
For me, it's just, I think I'm just in a state where I'm coming out of a relationship and being married and divorced before. I just feel like I need time. Like, I really need time. I can't give myself to anyone until I'm ready and I'm fully aware of what I have to offer. Because I know I'm working the table, as I always say.
Yeah.
Working the table. But it's like, I just feel like I have to, not saying that I don't love myself, I have to love myself and get myself together with God before I am able to be in another relationship. I feel like my career is amazing right now. My son is 18, so it's like, for me, I just feel like it's just time. Just time. I just want to be right. Like you said, like Javon was speaking out of group. My husband and my spouse was have a need or a want. So, I mean, that's just why I am being single and definitely getting into saying I don't want to get into one period.
Yeah, I get you. Which is going to lead us into the next part of it. But let me read these comments real quick. Russell said, "People know they're full of shit and know they can't be called on it because we're not together." True. Uh,
Yeah.
let's see. Shay said, "Now a dude mentioned to her once. Dude mentioned to me for a side piece is not the word itself. Is in the word itself. He used the word peace as Peace, not peace as in Piece. So basically saying that they have the side piece to get peace of mind from whoever it is that they're with. But again, if you need peace of mind from whoever it is that you're with, you should be leaning towards getting out of that if you really need peace."
I agree with Ray. Oh my gosh, you don't know how many times that I hear that I just need somebody to talk to. You can't have a friend. That's what your woman is for. That's what your woman
Mm-hmm.
for.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, Drag Raven Denise says, "Take time for yourself, Diamond. It's okay. You don't owe nobody an explanation." But that actually leads us to the next reason why people are single, and that is, of course, healing. Healing from what it is that they've been through, healing from what it is in their past. It's not that they don't trust anybody. It's not the fact that they are ready or not or anything of that nature. They are taking time for themselves to build up themselves. It's not more so focusing on outside things. It's more so focusing on inner things. And of course, as we all know, whenever you get cut, the heal starts on the inside. It starts on the inside, works its way out. That's the same thing when it comes from healing from damages from a relationship. A wound is a wound, whether it's visible or not. And you still have to go through the exact same process in terms of healing from a wound. Now, some wounds can be self-treated. You can go ahead, a little cleaning, a little alcohol, band-aid, boom, over time, it heals. But then there are some wounds that are a little bit bigger than most.
Infectious.
They hurt a little bit more. They last a little bit longer, which means you may need help with those. So, right now, basically, public service announcement, never be afraid to ask somebody that you trust for help. Never be afraid to ask anybody for help when you are going through something and that you are healing from, because sometimes going through it alone is not best for you if the wound is too big. Because I'm going to say this right now. If you had a broken bone or a laceration somewhere on your body so big that it needs to be sewn up, stitched, or surgery, you're going to go to a doctor, right?
Correct.
The same thing applies for emotional wounds as well. If you are emotionally wounded and it is a big wound, it's okay to go to somebody that you trust, whether it be a friend, family member, therapist, whatever you need to go to begin your healing process. And you're going to have to go back multiple times until it's fully healed. A scar may remain, but you will feel better. So, public service announcement over with. Uh, when it boils down to it, of course, people need time to heal. People need time to work through what it is that they have to work through. Okay, why are my comments coming in all extra late and stuff?
Shivani says, don't be mad at me because I clearly understand where he was coming from at that point. When there is a
Yes.
she took it off.
Yeah, she took it off. I'm not saying like this is the second one she took off. I'm like, I was reading it.
Grace said, I got this group I'm in. My main focus is to allow them to talk out whatever they need with no judgment.
See?
Talk out whatever they need to with no judgment.
Basically, open conversation. Everybody can say what they want to say and need to say without the pressure of feeling judged. Yeah. My messages were too long. Okay, well, transcending a two-part way then. I don't know. That's weird. I never know on YouTube the.
Russell says to find yourself, you must look within yourself. When you look for yourself to not find the reasons for the hurt, then you look to heal the hurt. Your true self begins to reveal itself.
Yeah. Again, Russell with the depth, with the deepness.
Oh man, they deep.
Russell again with the
You
deepness.
really
Yeah.
you thinking like you really have to know yourself, like I said, and look within yourself to reveal your true self.
Mm-hmm. So you have
Yeah,
people are afraid to look within. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Some people are because they don't. Some people don't want to address certain things, which is another reason why some people are saying we're going to get into that once we're done with this one. Um, but yeah, there are some people who are afraid to look inside themselves. There are some people who don't want to. They don't want to visit that. They don't want to visit that place that hurt them. They don't want to. But in some cases, you may have to. You may have to visit those places in order to heal properly from it, because you have to understand it is in the past. Unfortunately, that has happened to you. But if you survived it, it's great. It's fantastic that you survive it and you come out stronger each time. You come out stronger.
Right.
See, some people who there goes gone.
I know it says yours is mine come quicker than yours, so that message had been up there and Drake just took it down. Yeah, man, that's one of the big things. One thing Russell said, like he said, you gotta find the reasons for the hurt. Like you gotta find the reason why you hurt, then look to heal the hurt
Mhm.
before before you even think about going into another relationship. That hit hard. Like I really feel that message. I think it's perfect.
Yeah. So you can't, like, it's basically the same thing. Like if you physically hurt yourself, you have a pain in your arm. You don't know why it's hurting. It's just constantly hurting. You don't know why, but it still hurts. It still hurts. It has been hurting for a month. You try to ignore it, but it still hurts. You finally say, okay, fuck it, go ahead, go to the doctor. They take a look. They take a look in.
That's a true black person right there. You gonna wait for a month?
You look inside. The doctor looks inside, does what he do, and sees that you have a hairline fracture in your arm that is not healing properly. So by the means someone helped you, looked inside yourself to see where the hurt is at, and shows you a way where it can heal. And now you know why you're hurting. You know where it's at. You know why it is, and you begin in a healing process. And slowly but surely, like Russell said, your true self will begin to reveal itself, because you understand who you are after this whole ordeal. See, Andre says some people want to hold on to the hurt and use it as a barrier. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sometimes them shields, them walls, them barriers. That's someone else I know like that.
Hold grudges for like forever. That's the craziest thing to me. Like some people will hold grudges forever.
Yeah. And that's the bad part. When you hold on to something for so long, it's going to tear you apart from the inside out. It's going to rip you a new one.
Yeah, everybody that come in your life gonna feel some of that wrath.
Mm-hmm. Which
Like, that's not
which is this is a little bit off the topic, but I still don't get this to this day. Why people who are currently in a relationship with somebody having to pay for the past mistakes of somebody else? Like, why is it that, say, like, basically I get into a relationship with somebody, I'm being good to them as best as I can be and everything of that nature, and I'm paying for all of the past mistakes that somebody else have done, which is completely unfair. It's completely unfair and completely wrong to that person. Why am I paying for the mistakes of the person of the past? Russell said implosion. So like, why am I going through this? This is wrong. Well, you see something I don't see?
And why? Yeah. Yeah. I was swearing. Yeah.
So yeah, that's the thing about that part, because I don't understand why people have to pay for the past mistakes of other people. That's the rough part about it. And that actually turns some people into basically somewhat heartless kind of people. And that's rough and that's hard. And still don't know why to this day people do that. But they feel as if that somebody needs to pay for that mistake, and the person that they can't get to can't pay, so they're gonna make other people pay. That's the only way I can put that one. But yeah, that's another reason why people are single, is because they're healing from a past experience. Nothing wrong with that at all. Just like when you're saying that, you're not ready or you're focusing on something else. See, Russell says some people want to keep feeling that hurt as fresh as possible out of fear of actually getting over it. Which I don't understand how is that a fear. You're like getting over something that hurts, it should be a good thing. You should feel better after that. That's what I believe. Um, but yeah, on to the next one, which I said is a compliment of what was said before. How Dre said people are afraid to look in. That's another reason why some people are single, is literally fear. Literally fear. People are literally afraid. So true.
Okay.
That's why they hold on to that person. Yeah. Literally, that is another reason, and it's fear. People are afraid to actually start over. They don't want to start over. They're afraid to having to go through all this. They're afraid. It's something that they are afraid of, and that is, yeah, I agree that that's so true. That's why they hold on to that person. Yeah, and that's really sad. But yeah, but people are afraid. People have the fear of trying to start over, or fear of getting hurt again, and they don't want to go through that. They already know how it feels, and they don't want to go through that. They don't want to go through that pain again. Same thing. You break your arm once, you don't want to break it again because you don't want to feel that pain again. So you don't. So you're not supposed to go through what more than likely caused your arm to break. I'm, you know, it's, yes, it is. But not everybody sees that. Everybody sees that as a fear. Everybody sees that as to, why should I start over? Why should I subjugate myself? Why should I subjugate myself to going through something that more than likely can hurt me or tear me down? These are the thoughts that they have in their own mind. They're already pre-planning the fact that they're going to be hurt before anybody even comes their way to even acknowledge the fact that, hey, I'm here to help. They think that the person is here to hurt them, not help them. And that is a strong thing, but it's actually sad at the same time.
It definitely is. Like, I always say, I'm bringing the table. I ain't necessarily say I was bringing the table all set up with the legs on and everything. Now, I'm bringing the table. Where is the sockets? Where's drills? Come on, the chairs. I mean, you got to set up.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. I understand there's so much power. There's so much power, but you have to take that power. Yes, you do.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You have to take control. Absolutely.
So yours says more of a fear of getting hurt again. People don't want to keep starting over from scratch with someone new to risk being hurt and having to start over all over again.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is.
And people are afraid of that. But
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not.
But the thing is, as most fears, It's more of a mind thing. Most fears are a mind thing. You don't have to be afraid because it's more so of a mental thing. You have to just learn how to conquer and get past that fear because you're constantly thinking, what if this person hurts me? Or what if this person hurts me? Or what if this person hurts me? You're thinking about the what ifs this person would do to you negatively. What if this person does something to you positively? You're not thinking about that part because you're so engulfed with your fear. There's a good chance that this person could be the next best thing for you. But the fear of what if they hurt me is really going to tear you down. See, let me see. Russell says, so they settle for what they know and accept the foolishness. Yeah. Andre says, fear is a mind thing. Like you got over flying. So, yeah, like I got over the fear of flying. I'm I'm still afraid of planes to a degree, but I have gotten on one numerous times. I've been way above the freaking clouds, way higher than I ever thought I would ever be in life. I'd say I would never get on a plane, but I did. And it's just like that. It is a mind thing. Huh? Girl, I have acrophobia and I have aerophobia. I am afraid of heights and I am afraid of planes. Yeah. But it I cannot stand Russell right now. Just hold on. I'm gonna read these other comments and then I'm gonna get to your ass, Russell. Hold on. Okay. Shay says, I brought a handcrafted table with my initials on the bottom. So what you get? You got the chairs? Okay, got some chairs to the table. Okay, Russell said, your mind is your own worst enemy in that case. Break those ties that bind and allow yourself to live. Is the goal some want to wait? The wait is the goal some want but refuse to pursue it. And now to this comment, Russell, saying about how can I be afraid of heights, Mister 30-foot tall kaiju? Really call me a fucking kaiju? Okay, for those of you who do not know me, for those of you on YouTube that'll be watching this sometime later on down the line, yes, I am 6'6". I am 6'6". That is why he says that. And when I see him, I'm gonna bip him on the top of his head. Just let you know.
I'm 5 feet even, and I just be looking at him like.
Yeah, she got to look up at me. It's funny. It's cute. It's cute though, but it's funny. But yeah, don't. I'm not a freaking kaiju. Let's get that straight over with. But yeah, but Russell, back to the first comment that you made. Yes, your mind is your own worst enemy in this case. You have to break those ties that bind. You have to break those fears. You have to get over them, get through them, do whatever it is you can get around them. Tear down the freaking wall, get a sledgehammer, break through. Because sometimes you have to do that. The goal is what you want, but you refuse to pursue it. You have to pursue it. You have to get after it. You have to get after what you want, and you have to get through those fears in order to obtain it. People exist and not live. Fears keep them from living. Damn right, because I was so afraid of that plane. But if it wasn't for you getting on that plane,
that's just like with the pandemic now. Like I hear a lot of people saying it, like they just making it fear. To me, it ain't no fear because I'm looking at all this death. I'm like, I don't know. But a lot of people saying it, ain't nobody living no more, like because they're living in fear.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, and it's sad that some people don't see this as the threat that it is, but it is. But but it is.
Russell said, Russell, he said we all look up to you, literally.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Whatever. Act like I'm the tallest person around. I'm short. I'm short in the NBA. Who's a praying mantis? Who a praying man? I know you ain't talking about me.
Did you say I know you ain't talking
know she ain't talking about me.
I think so.
I'm gonna get on her later. I'm gonna get on her later. But yeah, these but these are the main reasons as to why people are single. These are the main reasons why people are single. And the main what what?
Because I was just looking at everybody commenting after that. Somebody said, don't say you were praying mantis. Restaurant like, did. Yeah. Okay.
I don't like none of y'all. Just put it like that. How about that? I don't. I'm look at. I don't like nunges. Nunges. It's weird because my camera's down here, but the comments are up here, so it's like it's weird.
Oh,
So
no, my comments is over here. You right here in the middle, and I'm right there. So it's
like man.
that is hilarious.
Yeah. I love you too, bro. Uh-huh. But yeah, these are the reasons as to why people are single and everything like that. But out of all of them, in my opinion, my main reason as to why people are single is because they have not found the one for them. It's not that they're not ready. It's not that they're just afraid. It's not any of these other things. See how far you had to lean down to look at it. The thing is, my camera is angled down. I'm up. I'm sitting in a chair. It's on the table. It's angled down. It's sitting propped up on this small little red box thing.
No.
Dang, I just had to lean into my camera. My camera is low. Otherwise, it would be right here face to face with me if it was sitting on top of my dang on modem. Dang. Can't stand you, Russell. God damn it. But back to what I was saying. I can't stand him. I can't stand him. I can't. But back to what I was saying. Yeah, I say the reason why is because they have not found the person for them yet. It's not that they're afraid. It's not because they aren't ready or are ready or whatever, everything else that I say. It's because they haven't found the person for them. And even if you are ready for a relationship, you might end up in a relationship that is not meant for you. You might end up with someone that's not meant for you. So that relationship ends. And you're going to keep on going until you find that person. But you see, that person's constantly going into relationships trying to find that person for them. But it's not the person for them. None of the people that they dated has been for them. I know that sounds weird in how I said it, but I said it how I said it. I don't care. Too many people have unrealistic impressions of what their ideal person looks like or should act like. Yeah, that's the thing. You have to accept. Here's the thing. You have to accept the person, flaws and all. If you fall in love with a person, you fall in love with that person. You basically accept that person for who they are and everything that comes with them. Doesn't matter. You should not have no ideal way of how the person looks or acts. Yes, we all have our preferences physical wise and personality wise, of course. But there's no absolute ideal way. You're never going to get 100% of what it is you want. Never. Absolutely never. The thing is, you're not 100% of what somebody wants. What is this OK? You know, it's OKC3PO. Russell saying the Frankenstein a person. Wait. They Frankenstein a person on their head and tried to find them in real life and pushed everyone away. That don't match it 100. What? They Frankenstein a person in their head and tried to find them in real life. Oh, okay, I got you. I'm over here confused like a mug. Yeah. Hey, Simone. So, okay, I was not understanding what he was saying for a moment, but yeah, now I understood what he said. Like you putting all these pieces together all these different traits and things like that, and all these physical attributes together for a person, and hoping that this exists. But you're never going to find that 100% person. You're never going to find it. You want some.
What is Theo?
I mean, I don't know if she. I mean, that's a reference to Star Wars that she was stuck watching that whole time. But I don't know if she's calling me that. If so, hello, short ass is R2D2. No, it's just stuck in her head and that since she watched every bit of it. By the way, this show is not endorsed by Disney or Star Wars, period. So yeah. So yeah, they just got free fucking advertising from me. Not that they need it. But shit, what was I saying? Oh yeah, because people don't you're never gonna find that 100% mark. You're not gonna find that 100% thing with somebody. You have to accept the person, flaws and all, baggage and all. If everybody has baggage, whether it be a small little tote bag, purse, or whatever like that, to 3 or 4 full-size Louis Vuitton suitcases, they're gonna have baggage. The thing is, like Dre said, you're gonna need somebody to help you go through your baggage, organize your stuff, throw out stuff that you don't need, and can help shrink down your baggage way more than what it is you're carrying. Because some people who have baggage carrying way more than they need to, they lug around way too much shit. And there is a person out there who is willing to sit down, help you go through each of these bags, and show you what's important and what's not. The thing is, that person who is helping you has to be just as strong. Has to be just as strong and you have to be just as open. You have to be open with it. You cannot be too closed in. I understand. It's hard opening up. It's hard. Because, of course, once again, most of us are afraid to open up because when we open up, we get hurt. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Yeah, sure.
But the most important thing is to find someone who will truly invest in you. Why did you type that just as I was getting ready to say that?
That's cool.
Because you see how it just rolled off my tongue.
Hey, Russ said, I've got more layers than a pack of biscuits. I can flip that switch at the drop of a hat, depending on the person. It takes a lot to get to someone's warm sense.
And not in a sexual way. And not in a non-sexual way, as he puts it. I'm so glad that you had to put that disclaimer there. Because awkward. Just awkward. But yes. Just awkward. But nonetheless, it's okay. But yes, that's what we're going to have to do. That's what we have to do. We have to understand each other. We have to understand our lives and things of that nature. Hopefully people understand this and hopefully people get through this because it is a tough road to come around. It is something to, it is a tough road to climb.
I'll put this
Understandable. Trust me, I got to too. I got to as well. And we understand that it's a hard road. It's a very, very hard road to climb. And sometimes you need help. And there is nothing wrong with asking for help. There's nothing wrong with asking for help, needing help, wanting help, anything of that nature. Because that's what friends are for. That's what close families for. That's what people are for. That truly, truly care and love you. And someone who truly cares for you, who are truly invested in you, and truly wants nothing but the best for you, wants absolutely just that, the best for you. Nothing less but the best. Even if they can't give you the best, they'll damn near do their best to give it to you. If they can. And that right there is what matters most. And that's what people fail to realize is the fact that a lot of relationships fail because people don't try. You have to try. You have to you have to put effort into things. But the first thing you need to do is to get over these fears. You have to get past these fears. You have to understand not everybody is here to hurt you. Not everybody is here to hurt you. Not everybody is here to do this to you. Everybody is not here for that. People are here to love you. People are here to cherish you. People are here to understand you, to get to know you, to learn you. That's what we are all here for. Not everybody is here to hurt you. So, with that being said, well, we got this one last comment from Shay. You have to be self-aware about yourself before you even try to give yourself to anyone. Invest in yourself first, because if you don't know yourself, how can you expect anyone else to do so? Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And at the same time, someone can help you find yourself. There's a lot of things, there's a lot of ways around it. There's a lot of ways. Yes, you are the main person who need to find yourself and understand yourself. Yes. But there are so many other ways to find yourself. Nothing wrong with it at all. But we're going to go ahead and end this episode right here, right now. If you don't know yourself, you'll end up blindly following anybody. Hopefully not. But we're going to go ahead and end this episode right here. I want to thank you all for joining in. Thank you all for your comments. Thank you, everybody, for watching. It has been fun. It has been enjoyable. Diamond?
Absolutely. As always, we will see you guys next week, the same time, same place.
So with that being said, you all have yourselves a lovely week. And remember, stay insightful. What? Oh, God, the only person that you know is you, and she can. What? The only person that know you is you. So he or she can't live. Really?
Uh-huh.
And remember, as always, stay insightful. Peace. Oh my God, I cannot stand you.